But yeah, it said like there was a network issue on the stream, so I was like, wait, what?
Well,
Refresh
I
and
got lagging for a bit there. Like I couldn't switch out from constructing stuff.
okay. So you said south-ish. Okay, so we're at the lake.
Okay, okay, you're probably at where it's making copper dust.
The powder, yeah.
Okay.
And for some odd reason, the stream is paused. Even though it says it's active.
Like grabbing frames.
It might be my phone kind of thing, so. There we go.
Sorry, dealing with enemies.
It's okay. So we got those there.
Okay. I managed to get crystal quartz and silica into the turbo prod machine, so we're doing good so far.
Okay, so since I found this, you mentioned that the frame was a bit south of it?
No, south facing.
South facing.
Okay, you see the platform that has the drones.
Yes, I think.
Okay.
There we go. One just popped up, so. You said it should be around the drone port?
Well, it's not directly beside it.
Okay.
I am coming back in case you're not finding it.
This is making copper. Aluminum production. Is it farther down?
No. Okay, there it is. Beside the blenders.
Oop.
Okay, I'm standing on it.
Okay, blenders are this way. Okay. So I just needed 50
Mhm.
of these boys. And then to price out roughly what I need for 50 of the posters. Okay, so I need to check. Ports. New bar booster. $200. Okay. Alright. Actually, I probably need. Okay.
Okay, so that's copper down. Now I need Therium ingots.
Okay, spinning it up and seeing how much.
Okay, we don't have.
It says it takes about 500 to 1500. Oh wow! By putting it down to 20, it puts it down to roughly 60 megawatts at the low end,
Yeah.
to about 180 megawatts at the high end.
Yeah, but it's a slow thing.
It is a
Like-
slow 600 seconds. That's 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure, to make one.
Okay, we do have the plutonium fuel unit. Do you mind if I get that?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
It's not I did double check. It is not actually connected to a drone port.
I know it's not connected to a drone port. I was saying like there's a drone port nearby.
Oh, there's a couple drone ports nearby, but all of them are importing stuff to make it. I'm not sure if you can reconfigure it for export, but I think you can.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not complicate it.
It's easy enough to just put one down for there, though. Did somebody just find an alternate recipe?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was asking permission to take the recipe.
okay. Wasn't sure.
Now you know.
Now I know. Hey, we've got a bunch of, like, rescans stuff. Oh, wait, no, there's a couple of no rescans. Hmm. Plutonium cell.
Next is aluminum casing. Should be able to siphon off some of those. Oh, that's what I need. There we go. I need aluminum casing. Oh, oops. Wrong thing. Makes things a little. Let's do this instead.
Oh, hey, that's an interesting book title. Aw, this is left in even though it's been way past. I've just been looking around like the stuff in the hub just to see what they had.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a small little tiny like piece of paper with the Coffee Stain logo saying, "Oh, for Satisfactory in the Steam Awards, category is Better with Friends, Most Innovative Gameplay." And it's still in the thing.
I mean, it's not going to cycle out easily sometimes.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure those were for this year's categories.
Yeah, it showed up.
Yo, come back here, doggo.
I mean, technically it did release this year, so it is actually capable of winning certain Steam Awards. Other than, I forget what it was. Most improved.
Yeah. And we have our first nuclear pasta cube! Yay! Now to double check. Okay, so the first one was, well, it brought it down fairly competently. The multiplier changed up a bit. It's still kind of within the appropriate amount, but it's still kind of like, ugh. So, the minimum amount is like 240 megawatts, while the top amount is like 720.
Okay.
Do you want me to bring it down to like 10% or leave it at 20% production?
Leave it.
Leave it at 20%?
Yeah. At the moment.
Okay. I mean, if we can get all 100 in the next couple of streams, we can easily then move on to the next phase and finally see what's new. Admittedly, from my understanding, what's new definitely particle accelerators. Which, ugh.
And aluminum casings now being funneled in. Okay, now the next is rubber. Do we have rubber here for this job? Might not.
I mean, the problem is with some of these things is that they do require a variety of materials that is not easily, sourced.
Right. I have oil here. The problem is that I'm using all the oil that I got to make plastic.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm at a bit of a snag. Jeez, I might actually have to import rubber.
That's a bit surprising, but
Yeah,
not.
I've capped out the oil field here.
I mean, it happens.
I mean, the other alternative, I don't like it, is creating recycled rubber and recycled plastic.
Because either they back up or you don't like the cyclical nature of it.
Yeah, the cyclical nature of it kind of gives me a headache.
But that's what recycling is, Eddie. The cyclical nature. Woo! Thank you, Eddie's internet connection. You have given us a purple power slug.
Maybe I need to make a blueprint to make this work.
Hmm.
Alright. Okay, I gotta think about this. I need... rubber. No, I need... One is 60 rubber. 30 rubber. 130 rubber. I need... It's the... 110. $140 plus. Wait, have I been doing this wrong this whole time? This uses... to... become plastic. And over here... Super 150. This uses 235. Okay, 235. I knew I was doing some math wrong.
Okay.
Go. It's the bottleneck. 853 plus 5 equals 40. That won't work. I'll need... What if I use an alternate recipe? $71, 76, still 100 too low.
Still 100 short.
Yeah. It's barely more efficient. I'm wondering why these alternate recipes exist.
Because you have different things at the place. I don't know. Part of the idea was making it into a small footprint mainly, so it could have efficiency issues in that sense.
It's also the factor that some recipes seem to fit better
Depending on where you are in the game as well.
Yeah. Because, like, some of the alternate recipes are like, this doesn't make a lot more. And it's like, yeah, because you're supposed to use it with this one because it makes more sense in the amount that's needed rather than, like, the speed it's done at. Or vice versa. You're producing less, but you're producing less in a shorter amount of time than producing more in a longer amount of time.
Well, it's also a matter of like what you're trying to do with it.
Yeah. Like, maybe you don't need as much as a full production line. Or you're trying to make the most out of an impure node that's on a level, that's using a level 3 miner and overclock to hell and back.
I guess I'm better off just importing the rubber that I don't have.
Yeah.
I can't seem to make this work any other way. Ah, that stinks, but that's because the only thing I could do is use summer sloops, and I don't want to use it for this.
Well, how many summer sloops would it require? Because if it's 4, there's like only 2 in the bin?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I probably would need about 4 to make it work.
Yeah, and I'm using 4 for the pasta, but that's because like I want to minimize the amount of that we
Yeah.
need to do.
Yeah, I might just have to import it. There's no other way. So
Yeah. That got booted.
I kicked you out because you were annoying me.
Your connection to the host has been lost. MPX?
I'm fine.
Hmm. That
Like I
was
said, you were
weird.
annoying me, so I booted you.
No, you didn't. I can't even find the game now.
Well, if we need to restart, just say so.
Yeah.
No, generally, whenever I disconnect, I can no longer see games in action. So, I'm going to restart Satisfactory. Let's see how that goes. Okay, that's interesting. I'm seeing MPXs, but it's saying the host is MPX, not Eddie.
Mm.
Player count 1 out of 4. Join? Eddie?
Hey, someone joined this game. What the fuck? Get out.
It's saying you're not even in this game, Eddie.
I quit.
Stream looks fine. Ugh. It's taking forever to connect. Which maybe I should probably restart my computer. Also, am I sounding robotic or no?
No, it's not fine.
There was a bit of robot, but it's gone.
Weird. This is weird. Just don't know what I would like. What could have caused that? Oh lord, we're at 151 coupons.
Nothing else to spend them on?
Well, I think most of what's left is like super. I mean, we could get the the golden Satisfactory pioneering statue. Or a golden lizard doggo statue. But other parts, I think most of everything else is either cosmetic. Well, maybe not the. Well, yeah, the light control panel is definitely kind of cosmetic because it's all about the lights. Yeah, most of what's left is cosmetic, really. Admittedly, we got most of the big cosmetic stuff, like the various architecture walls and foundations. Yeah, foundations are all gotten. Still got a couple of things like the coated concrete, the grip metal foundation material, and the asphalt. As well as the pathway patterns. Yeah, most of what's left looks to be mostly cosmetic stuff, really. You want me to just buy all the rest of the actual physical cosmetics and not any of the statues?
Feel free.
Well, yeah. The
Okay.
statues are completely useless. Hmm.
And, oh hey, box with 45 in it. Okay, so... Admittedly, I think these are schematics that we, once purchased, we can make it, but... Okay, and if I get everything and 3 coffee cups for all of us, total is 68. There's one thing I can spend 1 ticket on. But that will clear out all the other items, leaving just the pure things like the parts, equipment, which is things like the coffee mug, the ammo, filters, and the various statues to happen. Eh.
Glass roofs!
And your coffee cups are in the dimensional depot.
What do they do?
You can have them for coffee. They're a hand slot item. You can sit there
They
and
do
just...
nothing but enrich your life.
I don't like
and
coffee.
they're... Are you sure that's coffee? Oh my god, it even has liquid physics in it. But yeah, you can just have it in a hand and take a sip.
Alright, now I've completely...
Templeton has hot chocolate in it?
It could be rocket fuel.
This is
We
return.
don't know.
Let's make this.
But now we have pretty much all the aesthetic items, barring the statues, which are just post-game aesthetics, really.
I would say achievement stuff.
Yeah. It's like one of them is 1,000 tickets, and I'm like,
It's all a flex.
It pretty much is. But I think if you get it the first time, you can just like actually build them. But they all require essentially materials that you would practically been using to make them make other project parts anyway.
What's this? There's a conveyor belt somewhere. What's this? What's this? Oh, it's limestone.
Yeah. Also, I noticed this cannon that you had, that... I'm guessing this is a blueprint you had, MPX?
Which?
The one that's like, enter here, and then it actually looks like a gun barrel.
Oh, no, that's something Eddie got.
Eddie?
Yeah, I think he downloaded it from somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
It looked cool, so.
Oh.
Stop fucking judging me, David.
Don't have
I'm gonna
power.
judge you all day long.
Love this aspect of going back and having to deal with logistics.
Okay, now I got to figure out how to make steel ingots. How the fuck do you make steel ingots?
A lot of ways.
There's a lot. I think there's a method that uses refineries that we have, I think. Like all the ones that make like stupid amounts of ingots tend to be in the refinery. Let's see here.
Foundries.
Oh! We don't have that recipe. Because you said steel, right?
Ingots, yes.
Okay. I don't see it in there. Gotta check the blender.
Why am I?
Iron ore and coal. Okay.
That's the basic one.
Get both pretty easy.
Yeah. That's foundry. Yeah, we're missing 2 recipes for steel ingots. Because we've got basic one and then that alternate one, which I think uses compact. Oh. Uses iron ingots and coal and makes it a slightly bit more per minute steel ingots. Pretty sure there's one for foundries, but...
making those? What are you doing?
Okay. I've acquired all the necessary materials. Now it's time to power on this bad boy.
Okay. And you
Where's
said
the-
this was.
I just gotta find the
This was
power button.
for turbo motors.
Turbo Motors.
MPS, where's the where do I connect power?
It should be beside the entry door.
Should be a nubbin.
Oh, it's inside. Okay.
Yeah, so I can't make it outside because it would be considered outside of the bounding box for the blueprint constructor.
Understood.
At least for the one that we have.
Yeah, but even if we went to the next one, we'd probably end up with the same problem.
Yeah, because it's like, well, we'd have space, it'd still end up in the. Oh.
Alright, once I power it on, just let it go, or do I need to babysit it anywhere?
It should be good. Did you put in everything that I asked for it?
Yep.
Okay.